Got it on the point wall, shoveled ahead with Roberts. Down to 9 seconds left in the penalty kill. Wild get it back. Friesen on the rush. Can he get back to the forehand side? He does! He scores! Short-handed! Wild ahead 2-1!
Circle down low. Frazier couldn't get a shot off. Moves it back out to the circles. Cooper, with a body in front of him, sends it wide. Isogai along the near midboards. Ambles forward to Friesen. He scores! Evan Friesen with a shot from the hash marks. Ricochets over the shoulder of Sanch, whose shutout streak ends with 6:46 remaining in the third period. And that's why you get the equipment managers ready. Equipment manager Garrett Hoagland for the Wenatchee Wild getting some early action. Here's Friesen entering in 2-on-1. Friesen with a shot. He scores. Evan Friesen beating Garrett right through the 5-hole. And 56 seconds into the first period, the Wenatchee Wild have struck first.
Friesen trying to swap this one ahead. Rolled back for Isogai. He's got some space down the left wing. He's cut off, though, by Fiddler as he comes back. Chance from the right point. They score! Tansom with the initial shot. Who got the tip and the tally to make it a 3-0 contest? Evan Friesen. And the Wild are red hot. It's a 3-goal contest in period 2. And actually getting both defensemen in their pairing to the bench with 5:50 left in the second. 3-2 Wild in the lead. They throw it out front and score! Never mind on the 3-2 lead. How about a 4-2 lead? Evan Friesen off a setup pass. Top corner. Wild on top by 2 again. Evan Friesen with a couple, and the Wenatchee Wild with a 4-2 advantage. Into the zone from Roberts. Chipped into the Wild end. Zipped ahead, 2-on-1. Friesen over the line, waits for a shot, save, rebound, he scores! 100 career points for Evan Friesen. It's a beauty on the PK. It's 4-1. 100 for Evan Friesen is one to remember. Gets his own rebound, bangs in the second chance. And the Wild not able to do it. Getting it back top of the zone, McMillan. Finds a pass, back to McMillan, one-timer, they score! Just to the left half. And the Wenatchee Wild make it a 5-3 hockey game. No surrender in this group. Evan Friesen with the finish. And another one for the Wild. Time of the goal, 10:43, Friesen. But the puck got left behind. Ethan Moore sends it out over the blue line. Friesen gets it back. Friesen taking hot stove, touches all the way, he scores! Back post, glove side, tie game. You knew if the Wild kept working, good things would happen, and Evan Friesen picks it off, coming out over the blue line, drives it in.
Off the end boards and played back over to the short boards as McCloskey's pass goes off the dasher board, and a turning shot by McMillan goes backside of the net for a wraparound, and Friesen tucks it in. 4 unanswered goals for the Wenatchee Wild.
Puck pops up into the air. Maddox McHaggerty leaves on the corner. Americans get it to the line, but they couldn't clear it. Pass across now. Left dot. Friesen looks and then fires, and it goes through the pads of Mateka and in. 12 straight games with a power play goal for Wenatchee, and they've got a 3-1 lead.
Really a good keep there at the right.
On the Jets, distributes to the blue line. Crossing over for Mannix. Mannix around the boards for Seitz. Into the near corner, chopped back to the circles. Isogai tries to pull the trigger. It's blocked by Raymond. He gets it right back. Isogai, a backdoor pass. They score. Set up at the far side post. What a sauce by Isogai to the captain, Evan Friesen. And the Wild strike first, 1 minute and 5 seconds into the second period.
As for Wenatchee, and McCloskey deep in his own zone, looks to center. Lean feed, Friesen now, Clark on breakaway, backhand, he'll score. And so for Friesen, it's a 5-point game. He's got 4 assists, and now he's got a goal. And the veteran, the 20-year-old, again, was able to pick up a puck right at the Kelowna Rocket blue line.
Puck luck just not on Wenatchee's side last night, though. 2 shots off the post, another one off the crossbar. Wild bringing ahead 2-on-1, sights over the line. Gets it for Friesen, one-timer! He scores!
Trying to hop around, but it's stolen, and Evan Friesen, he shoots up on the right wing. Friesen in, got clipped by Jugnoth. Should be a penalty shot here. Past the midway point of regulation. Friesen collects the puck, comes down the short wing. Friesen looking on, forehand shot, puts it, oh, they say in.
For it, diving on it, Rios has it near wing, sends it the length of the ice. It's wide for the, would have been the icing. It bounces out front. Friesen puts it away and scores.
It looked awfully good last night, especially after the trade that they made.
Americans' 5th ranked penalty kill in the league at 81.2. Wenatchee centers and the shot never got through. Second one does, and Friesen finds the back of the goal just 10 seconds into the power play as Wenatchee takes a 1-0 lead. Intercepted. Now Cooper being pressured. He gets it to center. Garland fighting. Rios able to work it ahead. Look out. Here's Evan Friesen. He scores. Wenatchee snatches the momentum right back. It's 5-1.
Yeah, right there, a little off on his angle. Preston came out. He wanted to challenge.
City looking to skate ahead, but they lost control of the puck. Here's Friesen, 2 goals on the night already. Down the right wing, Friesen to the circle. Now goes in behind the goal, wraps it home and scores. A hat trick for Evan Friesen. 13:52 to go in the second, and it's a 6-1 Wenatchee lead. To help as well. Friesen and Rios jamming. Puck comes free. Rios to the blue line for Reed Andreessen. He skates in. Long shot tipped off the post, and they score on the rebound. It's a 4-goal game for Evan Friesen, who was wide open in front of the net with nobody in sight. As Wenatchee makes it 7. He takes a hard hit by Cash Cook on the forecheck. As the Wild chip the puck to center. Here's Miles Cooper cutting across the line. He'll drop it off. Friesen scores! Evan Friesen from the slot fires it past the glove hand of Lucas Mateka, and Wenatchee takes a 1-0 lead.
Real smart play there by Friesen. Friesen comes in the high slot, had that opaque option.
Is dump it in past Tyler McKenzie. Up the right wing. That one could have been a 2-on-0 on the kill. Looking to go back door. It bounces in! They score! We are tied again! The clean backdoor play didn't work. Sometimes you got to make it happen anyway. Evan Friesen ties it at 2.
Back to Andreessen at the point. Right circle. Quick shot, save, rebound, score. Friesen out front. Puck came right to him. No one marking him, and he shovels it in. And it's now a 1-1 game. So that penalty ends up costing Spokane. As Friesen, their leading scorer.
Turning it the other way, 2-on-2. Lynn trying to make it an even 3-on-3 as he comes in strong. Curled back out to the near point. Lynn not able to hold the zone. Wild catch this one, centered ahead. Friesen is loose. In front, wrist shot, he scores! Evan Friesen, top corner! Point number 50 on the season for the captain, and it's 2-0 Wenatchee. Evan Friesen coming out of the crowd to get to the net. Friesen looking to keep this one in just in case it pops back to him along the boards. Cooper for Friesen on the near corner. $1:05 remaining on the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning power play. Wrist shot through. Popped in. They score! It popped up off of somebody. How about Evan Friesen? His 24th of the year. His second goal of the game, and it's 5-1 Wenatchee. The Wild score for the 3rd time today on the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning power play. Rios looking for it at the blue line. Grabbing control back is Friesen. Back for Andreessen and Cooper. Over to Cooper on the right point. Walks it to the circle, down to the goal line. Trying to sweep it in, they score! A little bitty wraparound, and Evan Friesen squeaks one by. And this game is tied, 1-1. Another one for the Wild. Time of the goal, 17:31 of the second.
Short-handed goal. Back come the Wild with numbers the other way. Over the line, Evan Friesen skating down across. Here's Miles Cooper. Wrist shot scores. Tipped on the way through. Just missed at one end and a power play goal at the other as Wenatchee takes a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it was Cooper able to Or was it Friesen? Going to be Friesen that got the goal on the back door.
Wild will win the draw as well. They've dominated in the dot tonight. Reed Andreessen goes over to the right circle. Sean Rios on goal, tipped in. That took all of 7 seconds for the Wild. Second of the game for Evan Friesen. Tri-City's got to stay out of the box. It's 2-0.
Well, now go right to it again. How they stack somebody right in front of the net, something the Americans did not do on their power play. And there's Friesen with a
Take
tap
it back
in.
to the near board side. Dish a pass here to Friesen. As Wenatchee continues on the puck here, 4-on-4, looking effective. Now in front, Friesen scores! Boy, Wenatchee played that perfectly off the face-off win. They never gave out puck possession, and Friesen makes it 2-1, 4-on-4. And 4-on-4 continues to be a bit of a rough ride for the Blazers lately, but not much you could do there. Wenatchee had the puck, and they played that perfectly. You cannot execute it better than that.
Comes out to the left wing circle. Friesen goes to Reed Andreessen. He walks the line. He'll get it to the right wing. It's Rios for the goal stop. Rebound. Friesen scores. Power play goal on the game's tied.
Cashing in on the rebound. His league leading, or team leading, 28th goal of the season. That is Evan Friesen, and it comes onto the power play. And it comes at 18-21.
Pass goes to right, but it's taken away. Here come the Wild. It's Rios up the right wing. Rios springs ahead. Nice feed. Here's a chance. They score. Evan Friesen again, and the Wild have their first lead of the night.
After Prince George had a chance into the Wenatchee end, the Wild in transition come back on a 2-on-1. And it's a great pass from Rios to Friesen, who delivers again for the Wenatchee Wild.
Who walks the line? Radoslav Dimitrov shoots, blocked in front by Dumansky. As again, Wenatchee to the power play here. Cross ice feed, broken up, but it's tapped in. Evan Friesen makes it a 1-goal game. That's a huge goal for Wenatchee. It's 3-2.
Poking home the rebound, Captain Friesen gets Wenatchee within a goal, and that is his 31st goal of the season. It comes at the 8:15 mark. Equalizer.
Face off one. Mannix goes to the right wing side. Tansom, his shot blocked there by Van Egger. Puck now back to Tansom at the right point. Tansom holds and waits and goes to Mannix. Mannix, his shot, tip, scores! 4 goals on the weekend, and the game's tied at 3.
Being in the right spot at the right time for the deflection.